It's so hard to look at this and take this fucking idiot seriously. He's like, I wish we could have done a song together. I only got to do a Ben Shapiro track. I wish I could have gotten the Charlie Kirk track.
The song is called Speak or Die by Tom McDonald.
This one's called Speak or Die?
No, this one is. It's noon at UAV, crowd looks alive. Under a tent he stands, words ready to collide. Questions asked, how many mass shooters last 10 years? Before we knew it, all we saw was fear. Microphone cuts a pop-up high, blood on his neck, the truth by the sky. Charlie's voice frozen in a moment so grim. While the crowd's hearts stop, it's chaos to him, the pre-chorus. We're living in age of the shout, not of speech, where a question sparks death beyond what we preach. They say he was debating words on the line, but a bullet decided. Did the message get died?
Get died?
That rules.
Get deaded.
The chorus, though. Speak or die, is this what we become? Shadows on rooftops where the silence hums. Right or wrong, don't matter who you trust. They pulled the trigger, now dust to dust. Speak or die, we gotta stand up, shout. No more lines crossed, no backing out. Because ideas aren't bullets, but now they're weighed. You say your words matter, but what price is paid? This is like, I mean, dude, you could just type and write a Tom McDonald style song.
Can we do that real quick? Can we open up Suno and go ahead and just?
But that's what I did here. That's what I did here with ChatGPT.
Oh, that's what this is. That's
yeah,
what you were doing.
Yeah,
I thought this was.
You thought this was
a Tom McDonald song.
No, this is crazy. This is,
I had to block him out.
This is Speak or Die that Tom just wrote in the cyberspace.
Hang on a sec. They say it's political assassination clear. No second shots, just one. The tension severe. Engraved casings, message burning hot. Hey, fascists catch more than just thought.
Nice.
Gov said a dark day, nation gripped with shame. But politicians cast blame, playing the same game. Social media is itching to hear it all apart, while a family mourns all the words in hearts.
I'm ready to cure.
Starting to lose it there at the end.
This is crazy though, right? Like this is pretty. It feels like a Tom song, right?
I hold no shield for ideology. I just fear a world where the mercy's a prodigy, where every voice that differs becomes flagged, where hate earns applause and truth gets dragged.
That was good.
Speak or die is what we've become. Shadows on rooftops where the silence hums. Right or wrong, don't matter. Sorry, you moved it.
Oh shit! Sorry. It's right here.
Right or wrong, don't matter who you trust. They pulled the trigger. Now dust to dust. Speak or die. We gotta stand up, shout. No more lines crossed, no backing out. Because ideas aren't bullets, but they're weighed. And now they're weighed. But you say your words matter, but what price is paid? Now do one about Tim Waltz.
Being freaky.
Freaky Tim in a Tom McDonald style. Yeah, he smiles on TV like he's your buddy.
But behind closed doors, man, it gets muddy. Talking one Minnesota while he locks the gate.
One Minnesota while he locks the gate. Freaky Tim got secrets he won't debate.
I like this character. We should record versions of this fake Tom McDonald character, get beats and do it, right?
Sure.
That sounds fun. All right, okay. This is crazy. The turnaround on this, I'm not saying he didn't write this song. I'm saying that it's bad. Yes, brother.
Things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the
He needs
wokery.
to get
We
his
can't
fucking
get
braids touched up.
Yeah, they're looking rough.
along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the
one's for
America
Charlie.
that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us.
Gobbledygook,
Good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet.
Be
So I gotta
quiet.
be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Not bad. Whatever. All right, fuck off with that.
You look dumb as hell, dude.
Yeah, listen. Okay, I don't know, man.
Number one on music. And hey, man, I gotta hear something that's like so on the nose about a guy that was racist.
A guy who, if he
Perfect.
saw a black pilot, he would be scared. So okay,
I have to question if I need to get off of this plane.
yeah. I think we can probably leave it there, right? Like we're gonna do a deeper dive into the Crowder specific context, but
I just want to watch is the right fracturing?
what's this?
Is the right fracturing?
You're asking me that?
Yeah, that's the question. I think that's like we're sort of like the big like what are we leading up to here? What is the what precipice have we hit? Is this a precipice at all for you, do you think?
I think it's been happening for a little bit. And good night, Chris. I see you're saying goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. I think this has been like a kind of an ongoing thing for a while now. We saw Nick Fuentes flip on Trump and call him all those awful things that I played last Double Salutes. Mm-hmm. He is fat. He is stupid. He is, all that stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck that Charlie died, or he can't hear it.
And I've been listening to a lot of those Parker and Dean TikTok debate things where they try to debate Trump supporters, and a lot of people on there, like the first question you ask is, "Are you a Trump supporter?" And people say, "Well, kind of," or like.
Yeah, the temperature's changed.
Yeah, I think that like the general idea, especially around young people in support of Donald Trump, has shifted, and I think that that's gonna shift who people are supporting on the right. Like either they're gonna return to being cucked libtards, or they're gonna find someone new, a younger voice. Someone that isn't quite following the party line.
Maybe.
Someone worse like Nick Fuentes, who. I gotta say, I got a lot of shit in my little private Discord group, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, even when I said Nick Fuentes is the number one person that we need to be worried about. And somehow in the last month, I have seen Nick Fuentes transform from like white supremacist to someone that like just pops up on your For You recommended feed. With like coded white supremacist posts that are like so like transparently veiled, but like enough that like I think it's a really like there's a lot of like true damage that he could cause. Like
Yeah, he's slippery.
He is,
and I think he's able to articulate in the moment. And he's been able to keep up with the moment, and he's been ahead of the moment, and he's been correct about the moment.
Yeah, there's something.
And
really...
unfortunately, his ability to clock that, but with his view of white supremacy, is scary.
Oh
it is
my
something
God.
that is something that the way that he talks, the conviction of how he talks, people are going to attach themselves to that. And there's some amount of I know we talked about this like a few weeks ago, but just sort of the right being like in a real position of post-truth, and that there's no real need for people like Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro, and these guys have like fallen off much more recently, and their messaging has fallen to the wayside because they're finding people who are speaking more to their experience, and that's someone like Nick Fuentes, and that could also be somebody like Tucker Carlson if he is, Tucker continues down the path that he's on right now.
The post-truth thing is interesting because remember Ben Shapiro's catchphrase, "Facts don't care about your feelings." Now facts don't matter. Like
they don't matter. Yeah.
So like,
and it is about catching the vibe, and I think that's why they're like vibe with someone like fucking Fuentes, who speaks like a closer truth, but is also like it's so guided in one direction about who should be the beneficiary of America.
Well, I think now authenticity is currency in a certain way.
Yeah, sure.
And I think Nick Fuentes is the kind of
Bill
guy.
Maher's got it in spades, but so does fucking Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, man. Like there's something about that. Like Nick at this point, I mean, he's been called. I mean, and he is a Nazi. Like,
yeah.
So where do you go from there? Now he like maybe got Charlie Kirk killed. Like one of the biggest rivals of him is now dead. Like
he's got shooters every corner. He's got shooters in the red estates.
Is this the night of the slow night of? This is the night of short knives.
Yeah, the shortest knives possible. Yeah, the Boy Scout fucking Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Like and it's going to be the slow night of short knives. It is the nights of short. Listen, we're just spitballing here. We're just workshopping it. But
I mean, like that's what else can this be? It's like, especially in the modern discourse, if they're one thought leader who is sort of, I guess, like anchoring somehow this movement, and what I guess is the center right, and if that's what's when I was talking briefly earlier about sort of like the political map, that's like the four quadrants.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Charlie Kirk is like anchored, then center right, like all the way right, but 50% in the middle of the quadrant, let's say, and like that's where Charlie Kirk lives, and that's where the break is, just past him or something, into more of like this griper territory where, yeah, they're listening to Charlie Kirk, but they're actually like more applying the workings of the Groyper army and the Groyper mindset.
Yeah. If I have to say, the worst thing is we're going to have to say Groyper so much more.
Guerrilla mindset. Do you remember the guerrilla mindset?
Yeah. Well, who was that guy? Was that the Bronzed Age pervert?
Michael. Wasn't his name was Mike something, wasn't it? Cernovich.
Ah, yes.
Mike Cernovich. And so that's where we used to be, is like guys like Mike Cernovich, but now it's like gone further right to guys like Charlie Kirk, but now it's going to go further right of Charlie Kirk to guys like Nick Fuentes. And so like, does that then make a problem for the left where Charlie Kirk falls off, and then the moderate right, or I'm sorry, just moderate center people are then pulled further right, closer to Charlie Kirk, because of this sort of like who is the anchor if not Charlie Kirk, I guess, in sort of that like political spectrum of talking heads.
Yeah. And I mean, and who's gonna
where it would be like in that the three would be like Bill Maher, and then to Charlie Kirk, and then to Nick Fuentes, who Nick Fuentes, who is getting fucking New York Times articles written about him. So like there no problems there, right? Like,
yeah. I mean,
not amplify this any more than we need to, I suppose.
Well, I don't. The New York Times has been fucking up a lot lately, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and it's their job to like make sure people know who the fuck is talking, I guess.
I
And
guess.
as more people put Mr. Fuentes, as they're saying here, in the mainstream, enough so that like New York Times has to say this is who this person is, then that would be an indication that this is an anchor person for the movement.
I mean, when he flipped on Donald Trump, like that is probably one of the. It was probably one of the smartest political moves I've seen, and you've seen Marjorie Taylor Greene do it a lot more recently too with the Epstein file stuff. Like, it makes sense. If I was, I mean, I'm not, but if I was a political advisor, like, dude, like you need to get off this ship. Like Donald Trump is not charming like he used to be, and he's also of not like no value after this. Like,
no, yeah, it's over.
It's
and
done.
What his kids are gonna help you?
Dude, no one, and his kids suck.
Some of his kids have already dropped out from the first time.
Laura's done, right? Yeah.
And I think Ivanka doesn't work with this shit anymore.
I think that's the one I was thinking. But like Barron, of course, doesn't really want to do this. He wants to play Fortnite with
his Groiper homies.
Yeah, he wants to or whatever.
Yeah, like Barron, who is probably a Groiper, is probably is like, no, I understand why Charlie Kirk got murdered better than most people do.
Yeah. But like
on like the ground level.
But like what a fucking bet, you know? Like I would make that bet, but also my entire livelihood, like you look at someone like Forgiato Blow, you know, like
Trump's nephew.
Yeah, Trump's nephew with the tattoos on his face. Like how fucked are you, man? How fucked are you? You can't just cover that up with a Ron DeSantis, you know? Like
you can put some Vanilla Ice shit on it.
That's probably true. Okay. Well, it's just like
Rob Van Winkle.
It's just another example of how Nick Fuentes knows exactly what the fuck he's doing, and that makes him so much scarier, you know?
Because he's with it. He's the age of the people that should be listening to him, or he wants to be listening to him, you know?
Yeah.
It's their future, you know?
Well,
and he's a thought leader.
The interesting thing is, like, I don't know if before the election, the only person on the right that I know that comes to mind, I guess, that flipped on Trump before the election and decided to say that you need to vote for Joe Biden and then you need to vote for Kamala Harris was Richard Spencer, the originator of the alt-right.
Right. Come Groiper 69.
Of course. Yeah, which is really interesting that he did that as well. But, like, I think you need to play to the extremes if you actually, like, that's the niche thing, right? Like,
yeah.
That's how you
works for a while, and it's like, I guess if it's like the funnel, and you have to keep filling the funnel back up with like more extreme, because we've seen all this other shit. We watched a guy get a fucking bullet through his neck, and within 30 minutes of it happening, though, you know, we live in a hyper.
I think I saw it within the first 5 or 10 minutes, honestly, which is crazy. Like.
I mean, I'm just being generous.
Yeah,
as far as it happened just past noon on Wednesday, and by fucking like, I was in a meeting and my phone was going off from news updates and you and Dennis texting. Probably like no later than like 1:35, 1:40 p.m.
Yeah, it was insane.
Which was only like, you know, 35 minutes from him leaving, dispatching from this earth, I suppose.
Man, we talk too much. I'm like,
you talk
I'm
too much.
Scrolling.
You never shut up. You talk too much.
Is that Ice Cube?
Oh boy, you. No, it's Run DMC.
Oh, okay. Listen. Confirmed dead. I was thinking how cool it would be. Sometimes, you know, I like to screen cap our group chat. What if people could have access to our group chat but couldn't chat with us? Is that like something that we could...
they could voyeur our group chat?
Because I think
we would have to move it to like a Discord, and then we would have
Can you do that? Like, Telegram or
You would
Discord?
yeah, you'd have to you would have to make it so that only us three have permission to chat.
I just think that
Everyone
would be really
can do
funny.
it.
Like, because we say some good stuff in here.
Yeah, we have some fun.
We got Flipper, what's his name, coming back?
yeah. Wait, yeah, which is funny because it's like
That character's
the
not
joke
out yet, is
continues.
it? Is that character
No,
out?
I don't think so.
Oh,
No, he's been not even at all. Like
I
it's
love
been
that.
in 2 episodes and it's not there. But then
yeah.
if they were starting to get like Flipper Zero content before Flipper Zero shows up in their feed, they'd be like,
I
what?
love that.
But yeah, for like the real heads, for the diehards.
The diehards who want to see what we say on the daily.
Yeah, how do you guys talk to each other? And it's like,
Oh, it's bad.
I'm just sending you pictures of my ad feed is all fucked up because I kept saying a word 100 times.